Hello everyone, and welcome to the second season of the Scavengers. Yes, we're back after a rather long break. Sorry about that. We really wanted to do something way sooner, but it would appear that all of us are very bad at organizing. So we just kept pushing things back, then we became undecided about the Modpack, then we had some technical difficulties, and then we kept pushing it back and back and back. But we're finally here. But who is we? And where is here? Those are really good questions. Time ago, Zelo, and also yours truly, make an appearance once again from the last series. And where? Well, we are playing a modpack called Create Arcane Engineering. Create Arcane Engineering is a modpack that specializes a lot on magic and also the create mod, as you can probably tell. But there's also a bunch of techs such as applied energistics and pneumatic craft. It's actually a couple hours since the session we had ended, and now it's just me on the server. But let me sum up what we did. It all started with the usual, cutting down trees, getting wool for beds, and going mining.
Go sleep.
Who's not sleeping?
All right. Morning.
Okay, let's
Morning.
go.
Sleep. I love
Where's
it
my
when I
butt?
sleep.
You'll ever just like,
Oh, hello. Goodbye, Tamargo.
oh! This has proven to be rather difficult despite our experience, but eventually we got through it.
Dang, Tamargo, look out!
That wasn't fast enough. I had my shield up, but apparently not fast enough.
Oh, that's the minimap. Let's go. Actually, a good map mod for once. Hello, I'm here. Oh, it's a... Oh! Oh! Oh, I've escaped. Oh, it's beautiful. The sun. The sunbeams, they're touching my skin.
Huh?
While exploring and gathering resources, Zelo found an absolutely beautiful lush cave that we decided to settle in.
Whoa, where am I? Whoa, wait, you might want to see this.
Let's hear it.
What?
Okay,
You've piqued my
Sure.
interest. I'm returning to HQ.
come on. There you go, ladder. Up here. Incredible, good job. Very good, very good. Very good, Governor.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This direction. Not even. I'm over here.
This cave is
Oh,
beautiful. Oh, that's another creeper. While I was making easier access to the surface, Damago worked on getting a farm, and Zelo worked on getting some diamonds, so that we can make an air portal. No! 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 No!
shall we go?
You did it! No!
It's gonna be so loud, Zelo.
You didn't do a 3x3 and you didn't fill in the corners! Alright, let's go in.
Shall we? Why did you put slabs in each corner?
So that we can see the corners.
Oh my god. Oh, what a spawn.
Oh.
Only one chunk is loading for me. Oh, what a spawn!
Chunk.
And after dipping our toes into the nether, we decided to call it a day. And that's basically it. Now, like I said, the others have already disconnected from the server, and I don't really want to progress without them, so I figured that I would just focus on building. Us picking this lush cave was definitely a brave choice, because it's not the most easiest of places to build in, but I think I can make it work. I've already gone exploring and got a bunch of spruce trees, so we should have a bunch of wood. Since we are in this lush cave, we want to do like a hanging styled area with like hanging pathways that are supported by pillars and hanging from the ceiling with chains. And I think that could definitely be a interesting and fun idea. I already have a bit of a design going for some paths that could go along here with some vertical gardens. If that's the right term, I'm not quite sure. But the water wheel that I'm thinking of should go roughly around here. I hope, if I'm able to do that. So first let's get rid of these. Let's clear out this right here, and that's not what I meant to do. Let's try that. Where did it go? Oh no. Oh no, it's already going wrong. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's try that one more time. I had this in mind. Okay. Oh. Actually deal damage too. That's interesting. Now, of course, we'll need some supports. What are these? Spruce bark? What? Okay. Alright, we'll need some supports to actually support this structure with the war wheels on them, obviously. And something like this could be working, hopefully. Let's also do the same on the other side over here. Also put some over here so that it doesn't feel so suddenly ended. Actually, let's extend them by one more block like this and put some supports underground, or I mean underwater. Same thing over here. We could, I guess, make it extend one less. Doesn't really hurt. And let's see what we think. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look that bad from this angle. Let's try a different one. I unfortunately don't have any free cam style mod installed because, well, I forgot, simply put. Let's take a look from over here. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks fine. And I reckon it's gonna look even better when we have the water flowing. But before that, we need to do a little something. So, you would assume that this water wheel has been here for a while, or, well, specifically this waterfall that the water wheel is actually using, because these lush caves have been around longer than we have. So, what we want to do actually is kind of shape the area that the waterfall would actually land in, so that it looks like the water has carved away from the cave, from the stone, and has actually created some bit of a like a path to the bottom. This not only allows the water to be or feel more realistic, it also allows us to kind of shape how we want the water to travel down to the bottom of the cave. Now I do think that all this moss that is on the side would have gotten swept away, so I'll have to later on go through here and kind of get rid of most of it, so that it feels even more natural. This whole process is kind of a lot about iteration and changing things. Okay, yeah, that's kind of, I feel like that's fine for now. Over here, I'm not really worried about the war itself. We can excuse it by saying that the war doesn't have that much momentum down here anymore, but also this area down here is probably gonna get changed like 500 times before it's actually worth to change it. So right now let's focus just on this little waterfall that we have over here. How do I get up there? So let's break this cobblestone and see how the water flows. It doesn't spread in the way I'd imagine. But thankfully we can just jump down and adjust it. This feels a bit weird. Let's carve away over here and here. Let's actually put a block over here so that the water spreads a bit more. Let's put a block over here and here. Yes, perfect. And that's a much better shape. We can also go in and replace some of these with cobbled deep slate, because as you'd imagine, a lot of this deep slate would be replaced, or well, would be, oh, what's going on there? Would get by the impacting water grounded into a lot finer and smaller material. You can also do that around the bank of the river by replacing all this moss, potentially. I don't have any regular deep slate on me, unfortunately, so can't really play with it that much. And I call that actually a pretty decent waterfall. I'm actually rather happy with it. Let's take a look once again from a little bit afar. And yeah, that looks really good. So now let's move on to the rest of this spot. So we can excuse this deep slate kind of just being there. I think that's totally fine. But something that's definitely a Minecraft logic is this clay over here. Now, I understand that clay can hold some water, like over here, this makes sense. But this big amount of water, yeah, I don't think this is really holdable back by just some clay. Anyway, so over here, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do something slightly dangerous. And that is replacing all these clay blocks with these stuffed bricks. Unfortunately, this farm is a bit in the way of what I had planned. To be fair, this farm was meant to be temporary, just to get us started. But I don't think he knew it was gonna be this temporary. So I don't want to intersect with the farm just yet, but it's slowly coming to it. So around this level, I think I'd want the staircase to start. Let's put a little divot there just so it's more interesting, I guess. And I don't have more spruce. I'll have to go farm more. But over here is where roughly the path starts to take shape. I think this is the spot where it actually intersects with the farm. So I'll just, just do this. Yeah, now he's definitely going to kill me. Okay, and well, I didn't really have a plan for up here, so let's just make this all a tough wall, I guess. And I'd imagine that over here it would like copy, or well, would copy the original shape that this area kind of had. So I'll have to kind of improvise on that here. Say like 2 here. Clear this area out and put down some... Oh, I don't have actually space for it. Oh wait, I have a backpack. More paths over here. Yeah, over here there's gonna be another pillar going directly up. Well, not to the ceiling, but to the same level as this one over here. As I said, I'll have to go get more spruce, but I'll keep working on this, and hopefully eventually we'll have a nice looking kind of terracey look. And I think the best way to achieve that is by doing a little time lapse. So see you soon. So it's some time later, and I really like how this is coming along. Ooh, another one. Yoink! I have a little collection of axolotls over here. So we've added a bunch of stuff. I slightly adjusted this wall right here so that it looks kind of more spacey, I guess, or like more. I don't know how to describe the feel that I'm going for. Like more depth, I guess. Is a good one. I also try to do a bit more decoration with all these lanterns. I'm not quite happy with this wall. Would love to have it more like, once again, more depth added to it, but that's not really a concern right now. We have these little gardens over here with rich soil, so they should be growing faster, and we have these little decorative sacks for harvesting or storing the crops that we harvest. It obviously is a lot less efficient than a 5x5 with crops on it, but I'm going for fields in this area specifically. I do plan to continue the path around over here, and then I think right here it would go inside the hill into like a larger hydroponics, I guess, garden, where there are more of these gardens, but stacked vertically instead of on a flat plane, because I'm tired of this design of just having most efficient farms. We have already a bunch of food, and thanks to Farmer's Delight, I don't think that's gonna be a issue for a while. But something that I thought would be a really nice idea and would add more depth is to have a bit of a crane over here. So I decided to bring you back so that we can start working on it. Now, I do have a bit of a design in mind, but I'm not quite sure yet. Obviously, something that we're gonna need in large quantities is chains. It's gonna be like a rope pulley kind of thing. Okay, hopefully this is enough. Now, how far out do we want to go? I think this is a good height, like generally. We can go one more up, and this is where the arm is gonna be. I would like it to go like diagonally, but unfortunately the chains can't go diagonally. So I'll have to figure this out. I guess 6 blocks could be enough. Let's see, so over here, like this? Yeah, precisely like that. And I guess let's start going diagonally up until we hit the pole. Let's see, how does this look? It's kind of crummy actually. Like this. Let's see. Yeah, that feels more correct. Now we'll also need a weight on the other side so that the crane doesn't actually tip over. It looks too bulky, but at the same time, like, it will have to be bulky to keep it centered. Maybe some trapdoors to actually like tell the idea of it being supported. That looks wrong. It doesn't look supported enough there. What about now? Okay, that looks much better. Still looks kind of like weird. Why is it so flat? Do we have... Oh, great point. Do we have vertical slabs in this mod pack? Oh, we do. That's excellent. Oh yeah. Yeah. That sells it so much. It actually looks like a big boulder now, instead of just like some flat thing on the side. Yeah, yeah. I'd still prefer if that side looked more supported. Slab there, and I'm not gonna touch it. Yep. This is it. This is it. This is the final design. Yep. That's it. That was it. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. No touching. No touching. But just because the crane is finished doesn't mean that the rest of it is. We still need to kind of make it hold something. I mean, the obvious answer would be some sort of a rock, minerals. I mean, depends what we're actually... What would make the most sense? Actually, I think just some barrels and sacks would be more than enough to sell the idea. Because what if we're not hauling up, but we're hauling down? And we're hauling down these plants and crops that we've made down to the lower parts of the civilization, of this settlement. That's an idea. Okay, this is the center. So let's start by making a platform. Where's my shovel? In my backpack. Let's take some barrels, put them like a so, and like a so. Maybe I should use slabs instead of trapdoors for the platform itself, because we can try it out to see what works. And let's use stairs up here to create like the thing that's actually holding the chain. Let's use the last grindstone. Would that make sense? Let's try without it, because I think the grindstone like indicates this pulley that we already have. And using just a regular chain just connected would make more sense. But yeah. This is definitely it. This is definitely the design. Ooh, I love... Oh my god, so much fish. Yeah, but I definitely like that, and I think it's gonna look even better when we get some sacks on there. Oh, yes. Maybe move that one sack a little bit, actually. But other than that, I love that. That's perfect. But now, I think this whole build is finished. So let's take one last step back and observe. Ooh, isn't this shot just... Ooh, that's beautiful. It just ties the whole thing together. I couldn't be more happy with this than I am already. Next, I'll have to work on this area to our right, but I think I'm gonna keep that for another day, when more inspiration strikes me. But let's take one more look from over this here area. Oh yeah, that's just beautiful. Maybe a little more FOV, so that the area to the left doesn't just cut off spontaneously. 35. Ooh, yeah. Yep. This is just beautiful. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this episode. This first debut of the second season of the Scavengers. Very exciting. Very happy to finally be doing this with others. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where the Scavengers create Arcane Engineering. So stay safe, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And bye-bye.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did make that hole in the wall. Hello.
Hello. I took some creative liberties.
I see.
I mean, we did say that it was going to be a temporary farm.
That that looks very good. Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, you're already starting with create. Cheater, cheater.
That's just a hand crank, nothing else.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I did
Hey,
kind of.
what's that over there?
Just a decoration. There's no shafts.
Okay, okay. Wow, you are already doing some building. Yeah, very nice. I approve. Oh, I didn't even notice this.
Oh,
Very nice.
the big crane.
Oh, and you have a bunch of food on it. Okay, I see. I see.
Oh yeah, that was like my. I was like, yeah. There's nothing in there. I should have put something in there like as an Easter egg for you.